G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 23 Chelsea Career Mode series. It is finale time. It is time for the UEFA Champions League Final up against Inter. And I cannot wait to be diving into this game and competing for another trophy because it has been a topsy-turvy season, full of highs, full of lows, but when you get this opportunity to compete for the holy grail of European football, there is no other way to do it but to win. If we quickly reflect on our Champions League campaign so far, we of course did finish top of the group with 13 points. We then progressed into the round of 16, beating Juventus by 2-0. And then we went into the quarterfinals, and that was certainly an interesting affair. And that was up against Atletico Madrid, beating them 3-2 on aggregate in the end. But it certainly was not as exciting and entertaining as the semi-finals up against PSG. 5-6 on aggregate. It was incredible, so many goals. I could not fathom the chaos that ensued. But by bypassing PSG and beating the likes of Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, we of course did get to the final and get this opportunity to compete against Inter. And this will certainly be an exciting affair. And it's also kind of spooky because they are also playing in the Champions League final in real life. So that aside, let's just get straight into this episode and let all the fun and all the excitement begin. At the beginning of this season, Todd Bowley and the fellow owners set the objective in the career mode to reach the final. And yes, we have accomplished that, but that is not what is going to satisfy me. I must win this game in order to be happy. Winning trophies is the Chelsea way, and that is what us fans have come to expect. And if you are one of my fans and have been here from the start, I just want to say a huge thank you for supporting this channel, supporting this series, this realistic, real-time playthrough with the Chelsea Blues, talking about all my thoughts and feelings in real time as it all unfolds. And it has been the worst Chelsea season that has happened in the modern era. And it's one of those things, it's hopefully made for some good entertainment and good discussion for you guys across this season, but it's certainly not good enough. And I'm hoping that Mauricio Pochettino, who has been confirmed as the manager for the next season, will hopefully turn things around and get the Chelsea Blues competing for the best in and around England and in Europe. Now, of course, starting this career mode, we did begin with this man, Graham Potter, and wow, how things have changed. To think that this man, the first ever time he'd been to a Champions League game was when he was coaching the tie up against RB Salzburg is just crazy, unfathomable. We can reflect on it and think, how did this man get the job? But it's history. Hopefully we can learn from it and now chart a path forward that is going to be successful for us, because this man was definitely not the right option. But in saying that, in-game Champions League final, this is definitely the biggest game of his life. So that is quite the sight to behold, I'm not going to lie. But the first question is, can the team live up to expectations? And as always, here at the Blues, we've set our standards high. How will you approach the game? Well, we certainly won't underestimate Inter. If they've got to the final, you have to give them credit. But in terms of fitness, will it be an issue here? And we've worked so hard to be here, I will not let it be a distraction, be an issue. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to prepare for this game is now. As you can see, this is the lineup that I will be sending up against Inter. It is a formation and a team lineup that has become familiar to us in the last couple games or so, and it has been working out quite effectively. When you look at the Inter side, certainly lots of interesting possibilities for them. That formation is certainly intriguing, and we must minimize their attacking opportunities and hopefully maximize ours and hopefully get a positive result. But legendary, it has been a huge obstacle for us this entire season, and this being the Champions League final, I fully expect for it to be a hugely competitive and difficult affair. I'm getting nervous now, guys. Now that I've come to this stage, I so desperately do not want to fail. Obviously, coming out in our away kit, Inter wearing their classic black and blue outfit. This is a neutral venue, so it shouldn't have that much of an impact, us being the away team. in saying that, we'll just have to wait and see. And of course, listening to the Champions League anthem, isn't it always something special, guys? Oh, just listening to this thing every time just gives you goosebumps and makes you, get into that footballing mindset and prepare you for something pretty epic. And it will be disappointing that we won't be able to compete in it next season in real life. But if this is the last time that we have to listen to it for a while, let's savor it. Come on, lads, let's do it. Right, let's get straight into the game here and hopefully not fail miserably. Let's go. Nice slow start here for Inter. Just passing the ball around. And we've made an interception there with Chilwell. Good start. Oh, Chilwell's in already. Can we get a cross in? Oh, if that only hit the head of Brozier instead. Kante, come on, somehow win that header. Beautiful.
Not least because he can be so effective. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game? Well, he's playing with great confidence at the moment.
Oh, early strike by Fernandes on the edge of the box. Onana, too strong, able to parry it away, out for a corner. Let's get rid of all this crap that we don't need to see. Whip it in, hopefully hit the penalty spot. We have. No one's able to get the head onto it though. Oh. Oh, weak shot on his right foot there. Oh, and we've been caught out here. Oh, very slow, weak counter-attack by Inter there. Nothing to be afraid of there. Good block. Madueke, come on, get there. Well in, interception. Oh, wrong person, but it works out. Can we get Reece James on the overlap? Not quite. Switch it. No. Martinez gets in the way again. Now let's switch it again. Oh, it doesn't go to Chilwell either. We failed that miserably. Oh no! Oh, low driven shot. And it's straight underneath Mendy. And that's all it takes, is one player to be slightly out of position or to not land a tackle, and we get consequenced so severely. Inter get the first goal of the final. Their first major attack of the game. Fofana isn't able to nick it off him, and the ball just naturally rolls to the feet of Gosens there. And Mendy not able to get out in time, and the goal goes into the back of the net. Not a good start to this game. Okay, positive mindset. Let's keep our composure and not make any further mistakes. And go forth and hopefully score an equaliser ASAP.
James. Fernandes. Well, he stopped them in their tracks.
Oh, come on.
Brozovic.
Oh.
Fernandes.
Oh, good touches. Can we get Madueke in?
Can he get onto this?
Oh, the composure, the touch was so refined. And yet the finish was not what we needed. It's off target. Only just, but Onana, I don't think he would have got there if it was on target. Come on, lads.
Dumfries.
Inter just have such quick, dynamic midfield build-up.
Could run onto it here. Dzeko.
Oh, that's offside, surely. Offside! Oh, you're kidding me.
Just look at these fans.
What an incredible goal.
Surely.
The build-up play, the passing behind, the cut inside, and I thought it was offside, but obviously not. The ball has just been picked out perfectly. Look at this. Oh, who was letting him onside? I want to see from the side-on angle. I don't think we'll get it. Maybe Reece James. I don't know. He was asking for it. The referee did not see the same thing. And the goal has gone in. And it is two quick goals that we've conceded. Not good. Come on.
Once more, 2-0 the lead here.
What we can't do now is just throw the toys out of the pram and just capitulate. We must focus and continue to do our jobs.
On the ball, Joao Felix.
Oh, come on. Clumsy touches.
There's a slide rule pass. But how well he did to cut that one out.
Oh, come on. The high press there from Inter has just completely destroyed us.
Pass of high quality.
Oh, Mendy just gets there.
Oh, nothing untoward happened.
Ah, come on.
Barella. It's with Robin Gosens. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Come on, someone make a run. Broja.
Might be onto something. And he's in the clear. Not to be. And
Are you kidding me? One-on-one with the keeper and you miss.
As it is, they're going to
I thought it was going to be offside. I was waiting for the assistant referee to put his flag up, but he never did. And that is a terrible shot by Armando Broja. That was a huge opportunity that we had to capitalize on there. If we could go into the break 2-1, that would just give us a little bit of confidence, but that has definitely sucked the energy out of the room now.
Barella has it. Given away by Inter. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. And we will have just one additional minute. Dumfries
Half time and we're down by 2-0.
has been written.
Inter have just been so clinical with their opportunities and have been so swift and decisive with their passing in the middle of the park. And we just have not been able to make any sort of link-up play. And our wide players, especially Mudryk and Madueke, have gone missing. So I think we might have to make some adjustments to the formation because as of right now, it's not quite working. Alrighty, I've changed the formation. I've changed some of the personnel. I think if we've got more attacking options up front, that will allow us to be a bit more tiki-taka in and around the box and hopefully be able to get some opportunities to shoot. Our tactics, I've also changed it from fast build-up play and forward runs to fast build-up and direct passing. Hopefully we can just be a little bit more precise and beat the high press from Inter because as of right now, we're just getting absolutely punished when we have the ball anywhere near our goalkeeper. So hopefully these are the changes that we can use to hopefully turn this result around. So let's resume match and hope for a quick response.
Separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. And Inter-
Far out, what a terrible pass.
Gosens. Martinez. This looks promising. Dzeko takes aim.
Oh, another good strike there by Inter. And it goes out for a goal kick. Come on, let's kick it long. Try and hit Broja on the top of his head. Got to win, he does.
Mikhailo.
Oh, a terrible touch by Mudryk.
Pass. Well, attacking possibilities for the Nerazzurri.
Oh, another long shot.
Keeping.
Now they're just shooting for fun. all the momentum is with Inter here. Oh, almost a huge mistake there. Just got to clear it out somehow. Oh, so dangerous. Right, we've got it out to James.
Mount. On the ball, Joao Felix. Lovely ball over the top. Madueke.
Oh, come on.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Joao Felix.
Oh, we can't just quite get in there. Oh, Felix. Almost. Come on, Broja, get there. Don't tell me they're just going to start passing around, keeping possession, because that would piss me off.
Well, far from the ideal pass.
How was that intercepted? Good pass.
What can Chelsea do from this position?
Oh, come on. I think it's time to bring on super sub Aubameyang. I think he might be the one up top to hopefully change things because Broja just isn't quite doing it right now. Oh.
An effective challenge. Just 20 minutes remaining now.
Oh, come on.
Brozovic.
It's not over until it's over, but as of right now, it's not looking good for us.
Gozens. Return to Barella. Offside.
Offside. All right, let's make those substitutions. Broja off for Aubameyang. I'm going to bring on Havertz for Felix. And then swap him over, Mount onto the left side, if I can get those changes in there correctly. And then I haven't got really any wide players that we can make use of. I think we'll leave Kante in the middle of the park. Maybe Cucurella into the left midfield. Let's do that. It's a risky move. Mudryk, he's decent. He's got some pace, but it's not quite working out for us. So we'll hopefully go with those changes and see an instant impact. We might also change our tactics as well. I think we might go into constant pressure because it's kitchen sink time. We need to get some goals. Let's go. Come on.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. James. Now Conte. Well, they keep the ball moving. No nonsense clearance.
Oh, no, not a counter-attack. No! Don't be a red. Don't be a red. Oh, it's a terrible foul. In such a dangerous area of the field. Please don't give red. Oh, it's a yellow. I can cop that. Oh, that was so badly timed. Come on.
Going well.
Got it.
Well, it came to nothing in the end.
A foul? Are you kidding me? I got that cleanly, referee. Oh, that's an atrocious refereeing decision.
Fed over towards the back post.
Mendy's got it.
Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done.
Cucurella. Why is he the out player? Oh, and the ball's intercepted. Oh, this game has just gone absolutely horribly wrong for us. Good tackle.
On with that tackle. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff.
Oh, every single pass forward just gets intercepted.
And looks like he's in severe pain, but he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff.
Oh, another interception.
Here.
Oh, it's offside to begin with. Oh, guys. It's not going well for us here. Oh, they're just passing through us like we're not even there. Our team is just full of ghosts. Absolutely destroyed here in the Champions League final. Like, what do I do to get these players to do their jobs properly? Like for Fana, I press circle to land the tackle and he just goes in the complete opposite direction of where he's dribbling. Oh, it's so frustrating. This is awful. An absolutely abysmal display here by the Chelsea Blues. And even though Havertz and Aubameyang have come on and been somewhat positive, it's just all too little too late. And Chilwell should be automatically making a run there, but instead he's too slow. And look at it, it's just, there wasn't enough numbers in the middle of the park for us, and we've just been absolutely destroyed. And it's often said, but games are won or lost in the middle of the park, and the Inter midfield was just far superior. And what's most disappointing is that in the previous episodes, I said we need to be getting on a good run of form so that our momentum is strong and that we have the belief to get a positive result in this game. And having 2 draws in the previous episode and getting a couple losses in and around it as well, I think all of that has led to this moment of failure. And this is a cataclysmic failure, losing a final in this fashion to a team on paper that I would say is definitely weaker than us. Like Inter, they're a good outfit, they've got some good players, they're one of the best sides in Italy, and to be losing to them in this fashion, I am severely disappointed, and I hate watching this shit. Oh, it's just, I struggle to find the words in moments of defeat, and I'm so disappointed the fact that we had players at our disposal, you know, like Mudryk, like Madueke, who have been in such good form in previous episodes, and they both just went absolutely missing in this game. Kante, he's a good player, but he can't do it all by himself. And Fernandes didn't step up and create anything. He had that first shot at the beginning of the game, but that was his only contribution. And then Mount and Havertz just, I think it was, you know, too late for them, I think. They should have probably been there from the start. But it's one of those things, you know. It's an excuse, but we are a work in progress. But seeing scenes like this always, it just grinds my gears. And here's me thinking the knockout in the semi-finals of the FA Cup was disappointing. This is far worse. Far, far worse. Does that defeat make you doubt your players? Inter were better than us on the day. It's as simple as that. I knew the formation at the beginning of the game would be interesting, and I think it worked to their advantage, having the extra numbers in the middle of the park, and then just being able to easily pass or bypass us. Nothing seemed to go right for your team today. What was the problem? We let ourselves get bullied. You know, when we had the ball in our defensive areas and we were trying to play out from the back, the high press was just so formidable, and the players that we wanted to pass to were just not there. We just couldn't find that out ball and weren't able to easily, you know, knock it over the top of them. Was Martinez the problem for you today? He's an excellent player. He's been doing so very well in real life, and in this game here, he was just always causing problems for us. And it's one of those situations where if they get opportunities to score and they capitalize and we don't, you're never going to win a game of football that way. And as you can see there, Inter are the champions. And that is a hugely disappointing end to this career mode season for us. 3-0 down. That's just absolutely atrocious. And I think it is an opportunity to reflect on a very, very poor season, because when you look at our Premier League standings, 13 wins, 10 draws, 15 losses, only acquiring 49 points after 38 games. It's just truly unacceptable. And the fact that we've been this close to real life in terms of standings is just very sickening to me. 11th spot. Liverpool ended up winning the title. Man City, Man United, Spurs round out the top 4. And we do not even get into a Champions League or a European place at all. Crystal Palace, Brentford, Bournemouth, they all get relegated. But I do not really care about those storylines here in the career mode, because the story is that we have failed to win our second trophy of the season, and it ends in bitter defeat. And when you reflect on our top scorer stats, the fact that Mason Mount and Kai Havertz share the top honour is a sign of a lack of a key figure at the top of the field to be getting us 20 plus goals a season. It's certainly not good enough. You know, the fact that we had Aubameyang who came on as a super sub and was often useful in the cup competitions. So hopefully at the beginning of next season, Mauricio Pochettino can acquire a striker that will be able to get us the goals, because so far this whole season, both in real life and in the game, it has been a prominent story. We just haven't had someone to be getting those goals and putting them in the back of the net. And whilst you can have a relatively solid defense, at the end of the day, if you can't score goals, you won't win games. Well, before I conclude this episode, I of course want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has continued with this series, watched this episode, enjoyed any stage of it. Obviously ending in such a bitter and anticlimactic fashion is severely disappointing, and I do apologize for that. I really wanted to end on a high from what has been a horrible season for the men's side in real life. And hopefully I could bring some joy to you in the career mode, but I have failed to do so. Obviously, EA Sports is going to be rebranding the FIFA game, and it will be called EA Sports FC or whatever the weird name is, and it will probably look different and feel different. So we'll see if career mode stays the same or changes, or however it all comes together. So make sure you guys are staying tuned on this channel. But regardless, this definitely will continue to be an outlet for Chelsea football content. And I will be making some more movie reviews and sharing my thoughts and feelings on a few other things as well. So make sure you stay subscribed. Graham Potter came in for the long term and failed to live up to expectations. Frank Lampard came in to save the day, and he also failed miserably. And now Todd Bowley and the owners have decided to rely on a man from Argentinian descent, Mauricio Pochettino. Can he come in and turn the Chelsea Football Club around and get this playing squad playing in a cohesive manner? We will all soon find out. Of course, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you in another video here on the Credit Kebab channel.